Join with Monsterboy Roc. Boom.
Hi, my name is Monsterboy Roc, and welcome to the show. Now, this is the time of year where most children and teenagers, and even some adults, are heading back to school to learn all kinds of new things. Like new facts about our world, and new math problems to solve, and some new scientific technobabble and such. And of course, as you probably already know, some of the characters in my passion project, The Secret Beauty, go to school. Michigan State Junior High School, in fact, and I've done a few drawings of them at school here on Drawing with Monsterboy Roc. For example, I did this drawing at the beginning of summer of the kids coming out of school. But I also did a drawing last year with their teacher, Miss Jane Holland. She was the last main character I had to introduce to all of you. But I never actually did a drawing here on Drawing with Monsterboy Roc of the kids in class being taught by Miss Jane Holland so that they could become well-educated and really smart people when they grow up. I figured I would fix that problem by doing that drawing here today. And in order to do that drawing, I am going to be using my black ultra fine point Sharpie to draw the outline of the drawing, but I'm also going to be using 14 of my fine point Sharpies to color the drawing. And of course, we can't forget the ink-seeking prevention paper that I shall place under the piece of paper that I am drawing on so that the ink doesn't sink through. So, let's get started drawing the kids in Miss Holland's class, shall we? First, I started drawing the front row of the class, which was held by Jessica, Russell, and River. Then I drew the middle row of desks, holding Lisa, Frankie, and Melanie. Finally, I drew the back row, which held Lamar, Stuart, and Petunia. Then I drew their teacher, Miss Holland, who was pointing with her pointing stick to a chalkboard. Then I drew the backdrop of the classroom, with Miss Holland's desk, some tables, a window to the outside, some walls, an apple on Miss Holland's desk, and her chair. Then I drew some stuff on the chalkboard. And now the outline is complete, which means it's time to color the drawing. I'm going to start with the desks, the books, and the chairs that the characters are sitting on, and then I'll color the characters themselves. Now for the desks, I'm going to use yellow and brown. I'm also going to use brown for the chairs, and then I'm going to use orange for the books. So let's get coloring the desks, the books, and the chairs. Next, I colored the kids sitting at their desks. Next, I colored the window, and then I colored everything outside, like the trees, the sky, and the grass. Then, I colored in Miss Holland. Then I took my orange Sharpie and colored in her pointing stick. Then I used red and brown to color in the apple on her desk. Then I used brown for her chair, and then I used almond for her desk. Then I used green and almond and colored in the chalkboard. Then I took my yellow and brown Sharpies and colored in some of the tables in the classroom. Now there's one other thing in the classroom, which I'm going to draw right now. There is a globe in the classroom. And it looks something like this. There we go. I'm going to color the stand with my almond Sharpie. Take my gray Sharpie and color in the top. then I'm going to take my turquoise Sharpie and color in the water of the globe. Now I'll take my lime green Sharpie and color in the continents. I then took my gray Sharpie and colored in the floor. Last but not least, I took my yellow Sharpie and colored in the walls. And there we have it, folks, the finished drawing of the kids in class. I hope y'all enjoyed this video today because I had a lot of fun making it myself. Now, if you want to see that drawing of the kids in class, as well as many other drawings with these characters from my passion project, then all you have to do is go onto Instagram.com/thesecretbeautydrawings or Facebook.com/thesecretbeautydrawing. The links to both of those websites will be in the description down below. Well, that about does it for this video, but fear not, for I will be back next week with another Drawing with Monsterboy Roc video for you all to enjoy. And if you want to be notified for when that video comes up, then all you have to do is click this subscribe icon and hit the little bell. And in the meantime, you can always watch this video of River, Russell, Jessica, and Frankie dancing to some rockin' music. You can also click on this playlist to watch every episode of Drawing with Monsterboy Roc as well. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you all have a very, very nice day. Take care now.